Hey Taurus, how are you doing? This reading is for Taurus for the week of July the 14th to the 20th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on with the fabulous and most beautiful Tauruses? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Devil, Major Arcana 4 Capricorn. What's coming towards you, the Moon, Major Arcana 4 Pisces. I'll read that as Cancer. What you are focused on, oh, I love it. The Sun, Major Arcana 4 Leo. In your blocked and challenged position is the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Eight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Taurus, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Devil energy, and the Devil is a temptation. It is also a blockage or a barrier. What goes around comes back around, or something that was hidden in the dark comes to light. This is also pure positivity, clarity, truth, your truth, healing, financial recovery, vacation, fun in the sun. That can also be if you are traveling, having a good time, letting loose. Watch the indulgence. This might be overspending, overeating, over consumption. I'm also getting control. That could be workaholic syndrome and getting out of your comfort zone. So in the unfamiliar territories, going somewhere where you've never gone before is everything you want, dream of, and desire. This is also setting yourself free. Your soul is allowed to be free from what you feel bound, chained, stuck to. This is an old story, an old pattern, an outdated belief. Let that go. Surrender. There also could be, feeling in prison, self-imposed prison, stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of circumstance or situation, feeling a little bit stuffy or suffocated. There can also be something about jealousy or alcoholism, drug addiction, sex addiction. What is this Devil energy? Imposter syndrome, afraid to step out into the spotlight, afraid to be who you are. What are people going to think of me? That's the Moon card. Fear, illusion, distortion, ill health, mental health, an addictive personality, or finding out who you are really dealing with. And the Nine of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Nine of Wands is about placing healthy boundaries with a person, place, or a situation or some kind of attachment, and drawing a line in the sand. This is also the wounded warrior, perseverance. When your body needs rest, take rest. Maybe even get out into the sun or go for a nice brisk walk. But when you're feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, yes, take that action. But when you are feeling burnt out, there is something that is burning some kind of energy. This is also what you resist persists. So if you keep saying, I'm stuck in this job, 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 and then you go, but all I want is freedom, the more dominant thought is what manifests. So the Moon card. Stay calm in the times of uncertainty. This is also, fear is an illusion. That fear, that you fear whatever, I'm afraid to step out into the spotlight or to dance in public, whatever this is. I'm afraid to be alone. This could also be codependency. What is this Moon card? Secrecy or deceptive behavior. This could be your own deceptive behavior or a person around you where you need to put some kind of healthy boundary for yourself up. This could be a demanding boss. This could be, a demanding family member, a lover. And the Two of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Two of Cups is two peas in a pod, your yin to your yang. You could also have a friend or a family member who has deep hidden feelings or emotions. I'm also getting something about secret love or secret bond, sacred love. Your sacred love or what you desire, even if this is just you, your balance, your yin and your yang, is in the unfamiliar territory. It means maybe you haven't met this person yet. Maybe you haven't met the job opportunity yet. Or there is some kind of secret friendship. This is also pay attention to your intuition and trust your gut feelings about this person. And the Two of Cups is two peas in a pod, your yin to your yang. But there's something about mental health, ill health, anxiety, feeding off each other's anxiety, and it's keeping you guys in a rut. Or finding a nice balance, leaning back in this beautiful feminine energy, being open and receptive to freedom, help, support, alignment, achievement, and then knowing when to spring onto your masculine energy, take action. What is this sun card? Vacation, fun in the sun. Some of you need to play hooky from work and are going on some kind of secret, getaway with a person. It could just be a family member or a friend. What is this sun card? And the Magician. Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. And the Magician is about simplicity. It means keep it simple. KISS, it's called. Keep it simple, stupid. And anything complex must go. And that could be towards Lionsgate, as they call it, or in the more August summertime, Leo season. Something about you having all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the frick you want. As above, so below, and so it shall be. And this is about highlighting your skills, your talents. You have value. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is strategy. This is also being strategic, making swift, quick movements and not telling people your beeswax. That also could be what is robbing your time, money, and energy. Liar, cheater, stealer, thief. What is stealing your energy and your focus? Seven of Cups in the blocked and challenged position is like being in a haze or a fog. Seven of Cups is also mixed feelings, mixed emotions, and scattered energy. It's an imbalance. So this could be like a hormone imbalance. Maybe your mom's off the rocker, or if you are a mother, like postpartum, there is something about the postpartum, imbalance, and that's okay. You're working through it. Or something is going to subside in the months of moving towards Leo season, starting Virgo season, where things get simpler and easier for you to see the clarity on what has been either holding you back or what you have been resisting in yourself to change. This Seven of Cups is procrastination. It means you're fantasizing, dreaming, and visualizing of what it is that you want, but you still need to take that action. The key is action. And if you have been getting mixed messages, mixed signals, you don't know where you stand with an individual, trust there's a lot more that this person is not telling you. Also, the Seven of Cups is not all these cups are good for you. So choose wisely. What is this Seven of Cups in the blocked and challenged position? Confusion, confusion, confusion. I'm also getting somebody who is like an elder, and this elder might have like either dementia or something. I always pick this up in your reading. Or you care for like elderly people. So this might be part of your job, and that's why it kind of comes up in these readings, where these people are confused. They don't know what way is up or down, right? And if anybody makes you an option or just a choice, make this person non-existent. Free yourself from that energy and manifest the dream life that you want. And the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So the blindfold here and the blindfold there, and then the moon card is at night, or there is something about a commitment connection that you could be keeping a secret, or it could just be you and a friend getting together at night. Trusting your intuition as well here, Taurus. Two of Swords is stuck at a crossroad. This is also my bunged up card, or you and another individual are not on the same page. So one's a truth and one is an illusion. The truth sets you free, but you have to admit it to yourself. So right here, two-faced what? This could be my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced, job situation, business partner. This is, oh, I just love my job. My job is just so great. But really what you want is more flexibility and freedom and finances. But you still have to put your resume and feelers out there. And you have to be vulnerable to go get it. It is also fertility, growth, expansion, happiness, celebration. Two of Swords is not wanting to see this. But I'm also getting something about the pride and ego, or the gripping and holding on a person around you, or this codependency, this bond is not working. So right here, thinking and overthinking, or there is something about fantasy, dreaming of what you want, but there's no action towards the thing you actually want, or this person. Eight of Swords, self-imposed prison. I'm stuck, tied, trapped in this situation. I'm frustrated. I'm anxious. I'm walking on eggshells. That can also be trapped in the body. So needing to move your body. Or hand your fears over to the universe. This is my sloppy thinking. So when emotions are running high, intellect is very low. Therefore, you can't make a decision. You don't know what way's left or what way's right. So finding a nice balance, feeling good in your skin, or whatever this is, complexity must go, anything complex, this is making a decision. This is, I'm stuck and limited, but you're not. Eight of Swords, stuck on a person, stuck in a job, stuck in some kind of collaboration, friendship, hoping and wishing and fantasizing. Maybe this person's blocked you, or you've blocked this person. What is this Eight of Swords? You could be dealing with, let's just see. Hold on, let's get more cards. And the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is two people, two individuals. One wants to go forth in a situation. The other person doesn't want to go forth. So you can't lead a horse to water, or you can't force a horse to lead it to water and make it drink. And this Knight of Cups and this Eight of Swords is stuck in some kind of love situation, like love on the brain. Knight of Cups is also in pursuit of joy, pleasure, fun, happiness. This is a limiting belief, but you're actually limitless when you think a new thought. That everything I want, dream of, and desire, I am the creator of my life, and I can get whatever it is that I want. I'm free, and I, as above, so below, and so it shall be. I have all the tools, all the elements right in front of me to do so. This is also, is chivalry dead? Or you're really a person hung up on a love sector. So in the love sector, it's almost like move, relocation, or truth. This is when you go, okay, I'm not going to lie to myself anymore, and I'm going to be honest of what it is I want to manifest. Now look at the person that you might be hung up on. But that's also a blockage where the comfort zone is burning you out. It keeps you limited. But outside of your comfort zone, even though it's scary, brings you in what it is that you want. But this is also, I'm in pursuit of joy, pleasure, fun, happiness. And I'm going to do something that floats my boat, and I'm not going to be stuck here in the mind and limited. What is this Devil energy and 9 of Wands? This is I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of stuck in this bind situation, job situation. This can also be materialism, materialistic. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired at my job. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of where I live. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of, you know, this unhealthiness. Okay, so getting in better health, right there, sun. Health, wealth, and happiness, or diet, exercise, something here. But somebody here is resisting on changing. So this is two different people going in two different directions. One person is going to stay stuck in a scenario. The other person is going to be pushed forward. Whether that's you, Taurus, you can push yourself forward, or stay stuck and hung up on a person that when you lead a horse to water, you can't force it to make it drink, right? So it feels like a push and pull. And the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Knight of Swords is communication coming in, and it's a little bit harsh, pushy, and forceful, very aggressive. This is also some kind of intense burnout. This is my need for speed. I'm also getting the need for greed, the need to control. And Knight of Swords can be, yeah, stay on task and laser focus. But where is your focus? Don't get pulled backward into some kind of web, because the devil is tempting. Place healthy boundaries with what you feel so tempted by. Knight of Swords can also be jumping to conclusions. Like somebody having a reaction, and it could be a little bit pissed off and angry. But you know what? I don't blame people. You know when sometimes you are really burnt out and you get home and somebody asks you a question, even if it's just a friend or a family member, and you have this reaction out of rage, but it's just because you're tired. So here, it's a need for boundaries, better boundaries. And here, this is anger and rage, pride and ego. And Knight of Swords is Gemini, Taurus energy. This is also like dissociation, like just wanting to run away from a problem. Running away from the problem doesn't solve the problem. Go towards the light. That's where you get your freedom. What is this Moon card and 2 of Cups? And this could be like excessive drinking. And the 4 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Devil energy is distracting. 4 of Cups is distractions. 7 of Cups is also procrastination and avoiding making a decision. So 4 of Cups is bored, discontent, disappointment, and dissatisfaction. The milk has expired. The milk has curdled. So it means you overgave or overextended yourself in some situation. I'm also getting somebody here around you is a drain. This person constantly complains. No matter what you do for this person, they're my negative Nancy and my Debbie Downer. They're my boo-hoo, poor me, Eeyore card. And this could be a friend, a family member, or maybe this is you, Taurus. You really have to get honest with yourself. Because if you're constantly complaining, nothing's working for me, what do you think you're going to manifest? The more dominant thought is what's going to manifest. This is, I want freedom, I want happiness, I want to be happy-go-lucky, I want to relocate and move, I want simplicity in my life, and I have all the tools to create that. The desire that I want. What is the desired outcome that you want? Focus on that. This 4 of Cups is also somebody who is maybe offering you something, but there is something about feeling checked out and jaded, and you don't want this offer. Also, you're comparing your life to this person's life. You're comparing social media to this social media influencer, whatever it is. And you're either, stuck on a person here. Therefore, that's the higher cup. That's what you actually want to manifest. And in here, this is about emotionally withdrawn. Okay, so what is the Sun card and the Magician? The Sun card is the most positive card. This is truth coming out to light, clarity, and high vibrational energy. This is also returning to full bars, good energy, being out in the sun. And the Four of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, keeping your peace. You just want peace and quiet. Four Swords is rest, recovery, and rejuvenation, recharging your battery. It is also running yourself a nice bubble bath, detoxification. It means clean eating, clean diet, clear-headed. Meditation also brings about answers and clarity. But this is a healing and simplicity. And 4 is about your foundation and stability. I'm also getting something about more rest and peace, like resting better. Better rest. Get more rest, get more sleep. Queen of Cups. What is this Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords? Two of Swords is, you know, one's the truth, one's an illusion, or it can be my two-faced friend, my two-faced boss, my two-faced lover, my two-faced, you know, somebody procrastinating, telling you bits and pieces of the story, but they're not being forthcoming with everything. And the Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And, you know, the Four of Wands is your foundation and your stability. It is also fantasizing and dreaming of playing, letting loose, having fun, skipping down the road, and wanting freedom. But you feel stuck in some kind of family dynamic or union bond. This could be an actual union, like a work union. But fantasizing and dreaming of wanting commitment, marriage, but not talking about it, like needing to take more action. Or this is a block, like you should block this situation. Aries energy. Aries, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, there's something about an investment. But Nine of Pentacles and Four of Cups is boredom. Bored out of your mind in some kind of circumstance or situation. Knight of Swords is also being bored with your partner. And this could be your work partner. This could also be your actual partner, like love interest. Because this is doing something mundane and vanilla and it's boring. This is also a boring routine. So needing to spice up your life a little bit here. Okay, so what is this Eight of Swords and Knight of Cups? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to make it drink. But I'm also getting like imprisonment, like a love triangle prison, like for you. And the Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is about letting go of that self-limited belief. You need to see yourself as limitless in potential. The Six of Swords is stuck on a person at a distance, or this is about you finding a nice balance, letting go of any kind of fear and limitations that hold you back. And this is about expanding your mind, expanding your awareness. Getting out of choppy waters. There is also something about going somewhere with a friend here, which gets you out of this stuffy suffocation energy. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about success, overcoming challenges. Or there is something about control, like the need for greed. This could also be, you know, something about forcing. Something here, the Devil energy wants to pull you back. But what you want is peace and harmony and freedom and happiness. This is like freedom on top of freedom and quiet time, quieting your mind. coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently right here. Step into the light. Go towards the light. It means go towards the things that positively influence you. Go towards the people that are clean eating, clean diet. If you have an addictive personality, so if you're hanging around a bunch of smokers and you're trying to quit smoking, what do you think you're going to do? Well, you're going to be tempted. At the same time, boldly and confidently put yourself out there. Fertility, growth, and healing. Exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. So these are the positive affirmations you need to adopt. I soar into excellence. You're feeling on top of the world right there. It can also be something about relocating or getting out of something that has been keeping you stuck or chained to a job or chained to some kind of situation. Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. I am an incredibly generous being. So the generosity of you giving and not having kind of expectations on getting anything in returns. You know, people who have a hidden motive or a tactic or an agenda, it means I will do something so that I can get something out of this person. Whether it's a reaction, whether it's, you know, emotions, like what is emotionally draining you or stealing from you. Manifesting dreams, my dreams are coming true, but you have to believe it deep down in the core. Coming into your power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. I soar into excellence. I am an incredibly generous being. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? Wow. So this is the dark. This is the light. So I feel alone and in the dark. Yeah, somebody here. And also, don't post anything on social media. If you're trying to like block this person or get away from some kind of circumstance, don't give them anything to see. Where is my light? You're moving away. Because this is about you stepping into the light. This is a higher knowing, a higher calling. I am seeing someone, but I am not ready for you to know about them yet. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. So the big hole in this person's heart or yours here, Taurus, because we're getting honest in these readings because we want what we want and we want to manifest good things. So we have to get honest. There's a big hole in my heart. So if there's a huge hole in the heart, it means that your heart chakra is empty. Therefore, how can you give from an empty cup? I cannot fill on my own, right? So I need you, Taurus, so that I can feel better about myself. I need your validation and approval that I'm good enough. But therefore, it's wearing and tearing on you, or vice versa. You have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turnoff. Yeah. And it should be an ick. Like, I'm not saying that any relationship is all unicorns and roses and, you know, flowers and sprinkles and glitter. I'm saying that some things are just too complex. Some people are just too different. They're forcing it to make it work. But it should be a huge turnoff to you when a person is being honest with you, because this is an honest truth, yet somebody here doesn't want to hear it. They don't want to see it, especially with the devil being there. I push you away because I do not want the responsibility. Okay, listen to this person of what they're saying. So don't chase, we attract. And I feel like you're going to feel so much better about yourself coming into Leo season and close to Virgo. And then this is Libra. You're going to find peace and harmony and tranquility and quiet time and balance and feeling good in your skin. But start now. I do not want to be contacted right now. I wish to be alone. I wish to be left alone. So if you're trying to power text somebody and trying to get somebody's attention, like needing control, needing that validation, validate and improve yourself that you have it going on and that you're going somewhere great. Firecracker, excitement. Yeah, that's a lot of happiness. It's celebration. It's allowing yourself to be free, to be happy, to be at peace where you're at, and alchemize. Anything complex must go. Getting back to the basics. You're coming from a place of knowledge and a lot of lessons that you've learned. So, you know, you're in a pretty good position there. Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. So just pay attention to that. Dolphin. Financial gains usually coming from something you did in the past. So this could be like business and work and career thriving. Dolphin. And dolphins are playful. Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. Desk. Pay attention to your work. And so paying attention to your work, it means, what am I working on? What is Taurus focused on? What is Taurus focused on right now? Taurus needs to focus on Taurus. Every time you focus on yourself, you grow. Every time you find your mind wandering or going somewhere, you're sending energy to where? Nowhere. It might be irrelevant. Well, family wishes come true in clubs. Someone will try to make you do something against your will right here. It's a forced, but it almost feels like you feel obligated to do something, but you don't. You can just say no. And you don't have to explain yourself, because the moment you try to explain yourself, you're guilty. So you just have to say, no, that doesn't work for me. And if this person gets pissed off or angry, you know that it's based on transaction and conditioning. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Taurus, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.